Hi, welcome back to my channel, As the Tea Brews. I'm Stacy, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Bird & Blend matchas that I ordered several weeks ago. So a lot of you have been asking about them, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get to them, but you know, life. So today I mixed up some super matcha from Bird & Blend. But I'll briefly touch on all of the matchas, or most of the matchas that I bought anyway. I went ahead and mixed up the super matcha, and I will insert a video showing you how I did that right here. So I'm going to show you how I am preparing my iced matchas, and I have a cup of vanilla soy milk. I'm gonna try not to spill. Ooh. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of water. I don't know if I can fit quite another cup in there. I have some ice, and then I put a small blender wire, the little balls that come in the blender bottles in there, and I have a smaller one in there than ones that usually come in it. But so today I'm actually going to make the super matcha from Bird & Blend, and this is blueberry and acai green tea powder. I really enjoy these matchas from Bird & Blend, but I'll tell you a little bit more after I make my matcha. So there's supposed to be this is 30 grams or 30 matcha scoops of tea in here. Today I'm going to prepare it just with the one scoop. So then I will close up my cup and shake it up really good. And I'll keep shaking it for another minute to get all of the matcha dissolved in there, and then I'll see you in just a moment. For this size cup, I think most of the time I would prefer doing about 1.5 scoops to 2 scoops of matcha, but I went ahead and just used the one this time. I wanted to talk about the price point of these matchas for a minute. These matchas come in 30-gram tins, and they are about $30. Some of them are a few dollars less than that. They say there's 30 scoops of matcha in here, so that makes it $1 a serving. Now, my matchas that I ordered from Adagio are 50-gram tins for the same price. And so those equal only 60 cents for each matcha scoop. Now, depending on how many matcha scoops you use, that may be good or bad for you. I feel like with the Adagio, I can use a little bit less of the matcha because it has a stronger matcha flavor, but it has less of a fruit flavor or whatever flavor you're going for. With these, I don't taste the matcha at all. I just taste the fruit flavor. So it just kind of depends on are you looking to be more economical? Are you looking for the matcha flavor, or are you looking to get the matcha benefits without it really tasting like matcha? To me, these don't taste very matcha-y to me, but they are. They're pure green tea powder, basically, with the added flavorings. And I do know on their website they insert a percentage of how much percentage of green tea matcha compared to the other ingredients. For example, this ice cream matcha is matcha green tea and then carob powder. And I think that this might be up to 30 or 40% carob powder. And so it's not completely green tea in there, but it still doesn't have sugar. It smells like green matcha, but it doesn't really taste grassy. This is probably our favorite. It's sweet, naturally sweet from that carob powder, and it's just delicious. I don't know if it really tastes like, it kind of does taste like a milkshake in a way. But this one is definitely one of our favorites. But if you are expecting to get 30 cups out of this, if you're just making a small 8-ounce cup, that might work. But if you're making a larger drink, an iced matcha, you may end up wanting to use 2 scoops, which is going to make it quite pricey at about $2 a cup. And so you just have to use your own judgment about how much you want to spend on matcha, I guess. it's definitely more expensive to get these teas from Bird & Blend. If I were to order, out of all the teas that we got, if I were to order again, I don't know, I really like them all. Okay, so I really like the Super Matcha. It's the blueberry one. It's delicious. I like the ice cream one. It's delicious as well. And then the ginger nut matcha is my next favorite. And this one, it's very, excuse me, I just inhaled some of that matcha powder. It's very gingery, and it's got cinnamon in there and natural flavor granules and chili, along with the green tea matcha. And these three have been my favorites out of all of the Bird & Blend matchas. So if you're considering ordering, and if you like these flavors, ginger and kind of a sweet ice cream flavor and blueberry, I would highly recommend these. But like I said, you're not gonna get a ton out of them depending on how much matcha you use per cup. One scoop in a big iced latte doesn't make it very strong flavored. And if you don't like the green grassy flavor, these are good because they really don't taste like that. The other flavor that we ordered is cocoa matcha, and this is another one besides the ice cream matcha that has a high, this one has a high percentage of cocoa compared to the matcha, or another ingredient compared to the matcha. And I can't remember the percentage, but it was, I think, 30 or 40% of the cocoa. And that's, well, maybe even more than that, because that's actually the first ingredient. And then the green tea, and then the white matcha are both in this one. But this one's very good as well. I've only had this one hot. These are all very good hot to me. And I think they're delicious. So if you are wondering if you should order from Bird & Blend, the matchas, I say if you have the extra cash and you're not going on a budget, then yes, order them. They are very good. But if you're going more budget-wise, then I think the flavored matchas from David's Tea, even though they have sugar, you're gonna get probably more for your dollar with those. The Adagio ones, I have the raspberry and I have the ceremonial. And I really do like the raspberry, but it's not a very strong raspberry flavor. I know I'm talking about a whole lot of different things here. I guess what I'm trying to let you know is what I would recommend in terms of value and taste with these matchas, because we've been drinking a lot of matchas. We like having a variety. When I want it to be more matcha flavor, like in a lightly flavored, I would choose the Adagio matchas. If I don't really want it to taste like matcha, but I want the matcha benefits, the Bird & Blend ones are amazing. They are so good, but they're very expensive for what you get. And then the David's Tea ones, they do have sugar. The other ones don't have sugar. So if that's important to you, then I would, to not have too much sugar, I would stay away from the David's Tea ones. But if you don't mind having the extra sugar, they are very good without costing you a fortune. So the only other one, well, we also got a variety pack with some different berry and peaches, and there's a Nordic berry, peaches and cream, and apples and pear. Those ones have been okay. Those have not been my favorites. These ones, I kind of lucked out. I took a chance on some of these, and the big ones that I ordered have definitely been my favorites so far. I don't think I'll order any of those small ones that came in the fruit variety pack. I don't think I'll order any of those as big tins, but I would definitely order these again. The only one I have not tried is this turmeric matcha. I have been so excited to try this one as like a golden latte in the evening, but half the time I'm too full after dinner to have anything like this, and so I just haven't, or I forget about it. And so I need to make a point to just make this some afternoon or evening. And I have heard that coconut milk is very good in the golden lattes, and so I kind of want to try that. I might just try it with whatever I have first. And this one doesn't actually have any matcha in it. It's all turmeric and then spices, cinnamon. Oh, it does have matcha. It has rooibos matcha, which is a caffeine-free matcha, ginger, and black pepper. And that black pepper is essential to your body to be able to absorb the benefits from the turmeric. And so I'm expecting this one to be kind of spicy, but I like those. Like I like the ginger nut one, it's a little bit spicy, and I love that. So I will let you know after I try this one if you guys are interested. And I know I talked about a lot of stuff. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave me a comment. I will reply to you, possibly in another video, or just type it up in the comments. And I really appreciate you guys watching and listening to me ramble about these matchas. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.